All right, it looks like I'm live. Let me get on over to YouTube so that I can make things, so that I can see them the way everybody else sees them. It'll just take a minute for everything to load up. So we're just waiting for things to happen. All right, there's the live. All right, let's mute that. Put myself on live chat. Hey, Mary and Jacqueline, how are you guys doing today? Welcome, welcome to Tuesday. Tuesday evening and night, depending on where you are. Krabby's in the house. Hey, Rebecca. How are you? So, this is going to be our new glue book. We did, well, I don't know about the video that's coming out tomorrow for today, I finished it. It's all done. Look at that big fat journal. It almost does the whole arc thing, right? There'd been like 3 more pages in there. So our last, this is the one we worked on last time. I still have to get the, I glued a spider down to it. Let's see if it actually stuck. Yeah, it did. So now I just need to put the ribbon in there. But I put a little spider in there because now it's done. It doesn't matter if it's all floofy. That's going to add some bulk to the thing. So that's the last page we worked on. It's already lifting a little, so I think I'm going to try some Fabri-Tac on this pocket. Just because it's a business card, so it's a little shiny. Mary's at work, so she's on break. Aw, sadness. Well, we get to visit with you for a little bit, right? So let's pull that pocket out of here for right now, or the tag. This is the first one I did. I did 3 pages today. I got caught up in it, and I was like, let's just finish it. So this is stuff out of my stash and out of the Happy Mail that I received. This is, if you watched today's video, which was yesterday's video, these are pieces from a Happy Mail I got, or from an order I got from Etsy. So I wanted to use them up because fun, right? So we did this page with its little owl that's out of the Happy Mail. These are magazine bits. This is a seam binding thing. Then we're over here. Some packaging. Our ladybug stamps. That's the last of our ladybug stickers. And we just got Oscar Dude. And being normal is vastly overrated. And you know that's Aggie from Halloween Town. And then this was the last page that we did. This was a comic in the Happy Mail. That's something else gave me. This is some tea-dyed mulberry paper back here from the Happy Mail. This is part of this. This is off packaging I got from Elle's. And this is another bit. It came in the Happy Mail with this one. I think they're Dina Wakley packaging. So, and that was the last page because we've already got this. I'm going to work on the front and back covers either near the end of this live or separately. I am going to, where'd it go? Here. I am going to see, it doesn't want to stay. So while we're sitting here, I'm just going to real quick put some Fabri-Tac on here and see if that will hold this any better. Yeah, okay. I'm going to make sure I glue the right 3 edges. That would be silly. No, we're not losing the, this has no other lid. It has a little tiny snap-on lid. It's because it's a business card and it's a little shiny. So the glue didn't stick very well. Okay, let's put the lid back on that. And try number 2. Anybody do anything exciting today or just the worky stuff? All right. We're waiting for that to set just a little bit. Make sure nothing lifts up, at least this first juncture. This was the trim I got out to put on the tag. So we'll just snip off a little bit and we're going to double it up. Thank goodness I punched a big hole. This is not one of my strong suits, right? Okay, I don't want it to pull it all the way through. So there we go. So I think I'm going to take that back out of there. I'm going to cut this in half and just do 2 different loops because I think it'll be better with a fuller look to it. So we'll just roughly cut that in half. This is going to be that much harder for me. Okay. The struggle is real. I might have to do this later. Okay. Oh, I see what I've done. I've separated the pieces. All right, that'll work too. Let's see if we can do it with the pieces separated. Some days, guys, some days. Nope, I only got one piece through there. Okay, we're going to do this later. I'm not going to struggle on the struggle bus with that. We'll do it later. We do have, now we have fuzzy bits everywhere. Okay, we'll get it to work one way or another. Okay. All right, so we finished this one. We're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to make some kind of monster closure for it. I think I'm just gonna tie it really. Maybe we'll just bound it. And it might need a word on the cover. I do want to go ahead and cover the spine, but look how chunky this one is. Chunky and wiggly and wavy and all kinds of things. It's got character, man. All right, so let's put that aside. As hard as that is for me. All right, so I did not get all of this gessoed. And I honestly don't know if I intend on gessoing on the inside. Because I think I just want to do a layer of paper in there. But I did not get to the back. So we're just going to strictly work on the front today. And we maybe, the back is always plainer, so we may just put some paper on there. But I thought for this one, I thought it would be fun. You know, this is the one we made the other day live. And it's got scrapbook paper, you know, and this thing. Various weights. Some of it's super heavy and some of it's lightweight. Like this is a thicker piece. This is very thick. So what I thought was something fun and layered. Aw, thanks, Rebecca. So I thought something fun and layered. And this is a little bit bigger, so I'm not sure it's what Scraps of Joy is going to look like in this iteration, but we're going to have all kinds of books. Look at the size difference. And we'll have some in the middle, because some of them, when I find where my stash is of my ones I'm making for 12 of 12, we're going to use those too. I'm going to, you know, we're going to go through a lot of books. We just started this. We're on day 18. And where did we start? Where did we actually, where's the first day? That's day 2. So we used half this book, slightly more than half this book in 18 days. The side from before is much smaller than the, you know. So we're plowing right on through. So they'll be all sizes. Bye, Mary. Thanks for hanging out with us. I hope everything is awesome at work. Okay, so I thought a layered cover, right? Some scrapbook paper, some magazine stuff, some stuff out of the, I've got a whole pile of stuff from out of the Happy Mail of things that we can use. Just not that. Not that. So, not that either. But all this, there's some jelly print papers from the Happy Mail. That's also scrapbook paper. A little bit more packaging. We've got one of these. I want to use this on the cover. This came just like this. But I want to tear around it a little bit. Nice. Let's see. I don't know what it's on, but it doesn't want to tear. Here we go. So let's see. Let's start by just kind of going around it here. So we're even going to Happy Mail the cover, but I want to layer other things on too. But I figure this will go somewhere on the cover. Isn't that fun? And it says, lift others up and you'll rise with them. So I thought that would look fun on the cover. So let's put these aside for right now. That one can go away, but we'll save the rest of these pieces to use. We want to save the tag for later. I don't want to deal with it right now. So yeah, we've got a whole pile of just fun stuff to use. I want to get this onto the cover, this piece right here that says makes me happy. So just look at all that fun stuff. And then there is some cardstock down here that has like some fun semi-creepy things, you know, because it's always a little creepy with me. A little bit of boogies. It's potastic. So there's just, we could cut this into little pieces, or look at the back is fun. So then I think I dyed this. I think I got my own stuff back in a Happy Mail, which is fun to see it come back around. So so let's start with maybe a piece of cardstock. So let me go grab some cardstock. I was prepping when I realized, dummy, it's almost 5 o'clock. We're lucky I didn't, or just work right on past that, because I do it all the time. All right, so I just have this loosey-goosey pile of cardstock. This is stuff that we found it in bags at the thrift store and whatnot. I'm just looking for a couple of things that I kind of dig that. Not for the cover, but maybe like for the inside. That could be a thing. Okay, so let's put that one aside. That could be boho, huh? Okay, so let's just look. Whoa. I do love polka dots. So we're just looking for whatever kind of cardstock might float our boat today. Let me grab that cover image though, because we maybe could do something like that. Okay, so that's That's a potential. No, I'm making it on Thursday. I was going to make it tonight. I was actually going to make it on Sunday, and then I didn't feel good. And so I'm going to make it on Thursday because that's my early day. So I'll be on around 2, and I'm going to work through until the boho journal is done. Thanks, Tammy. I think we might want a little of this. No, I don't think so. Hold on. I'm having anxiety about my papers. Okay, I like that. We could maybe cut something off here for it's part of our layering. Okay, and we have more than one of those, so I'll be able to use it again. Sweet. Okay, so yeah, I'm bohoing on Thursday. Okay, let's see. I'm not a super huge fan of wood grain, but we got a bunch in. Maybe there's something floral that we want to put in too, because we're layering it up, I say. Look at that sunflower. Oh, we should turn it this way. I think those are tulips. Let's see. Anything we gotta have in here? At least a part of it. Hey, Artie Dar, how's it going? Really love the daisy, but I think it's too big. Maybe let's keep that as an option. Oops, I had a moment. Okay. And all right. Wait, there's still more. Oh, now it's going the other way. Okay. Oh, and we have a little bit of these that we can hold on to. We might use those things. And some red. So we got a lot of flowers to work with there. Some pieces from other projects. Oh, I like that. That could be fun, huh? We're just keeping our options open at the moment. Peachy and Ducky, some rain here. Sunflowers are nice, but I'm not feeling that for this cover, unfortunately. Let's see. Ooh, look, corrugated cardboard for some. That's something we'll have to use coming up. A little bit of that came off a paper pad. It's not actual corrugated cardboard. It is. Let's see. That's all wood grain and stuff that I don't want. I don't want any of that on this cover. That's not bringing me joy right now. Oh, it's a little grungier than I want for this project. I don't know. Kind of did that too. We'll see what pieces we wind up with. We are just totally Christmas paper. No, I don't think so. Totally going for it here. Why does this keep winding up? But this is for a giveaway at Halloween time. And it keeps winding up everywhere it's not supposed to be. There's an extra piece of that baddie paper that Els gave me. Let's see. That's the back of a paper pad. Bubbles. Ooh, I like that. That's very nice. We have it in blue and green. All right, we might use that. We had a short drenching rain this afternoon. Oh, Rain balls, ice ball, rain, ice balls, ants. Tammy got it all. That'll be fun at Christmas. These are all Christmas. I need to group those together because there's fall and Christmas. Ooh, look, candy corn. Oh, I got to put this paper. I got to put that pad in with my fall stuff. Here's some textured paper. That's a new acquisition. Ooh, and I love these so much. There's a very boho piece. That could wind up in our boho journal on Thursday. So I hope you guys will be able to join me on Thursday around 2 o'clock. We'll be doing. I'm doing my boho journal for the challenge, and then probably on Sunday I'll work on another boho journal that's like the Gluebook version that I want to make. Ooh, now that is fun. Ooh, that's kind of hippy dippy. I like that too. Where's that other piece that I just said was boho? Go backwards and pull it out. Here we go. Just so that I don't have to dig for it again. This is one of those shaped pieces, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet. Because that's a cutout, and then, it's all part of the same. It's like a peacock pattern almost. Water looking paper. Ooh, that's textured. That's got texture. Okay. That's fun, but I'm not feeling that for this journal. I think we already got some of that. Ooh, that's got flocking on it. That could be boho. We'll see. Ooh, look at that. That's fun. Okay. We'll pull that. I always love those circles. Always, always. There's more of that camera paper. Grungy. This is all stuff. It's either out of paper pads, the stuff that Els didn't like, or it's from like bags at the thrift store. Bags at the thrift store. Now, normally I would do the cover last, but I was working on today's, ooh, that's got texture on it too. Okay, let's put that up there. All right. So that's everything we've gone through. Now let's stack it back up. Put it back over on the shelf so we don't have some kind of weird paper incident. Because that could happen in my craft room. A weird paper incident. So, yeah, I was getting ready I was looking through stuff in my Happy Mail and other places for what I wanted to do on today's Scraps of Joy, which will come out tomorrow. It's already done. And I wound up doing 3 pages, spoiler alert. All right, let me move these off here so I don't knock them down onto the floor. I have to pick them all up again and risk damaging them. Okay. Here we come, squeezing back over here. Do. Okay. Here we are. So I said out of the Happy Mail, this piece was in there. And I really want to include it on the cover. I think we might just tear that even right there. Okay. So whatever we put on here, and I do really want to do a layered look to this. So let's put aside the boho pieces for right now. What I think could be boho, because those are locked. I think that's all the boho pieces. Let's set those aside. Now what we've got here could be inside covers as well. Like, I really dig that. I'm loving that right there. So this could be stuff for inside covers for the book, for the back cover, for layering on the front cover here. I think I want to, and then we've got these, we're going to cut apart these cut aparts right now, actually, and I'm going to take this off here. This will go into Scraps of Joy. Look, we just made a brand new Scraps of Joy piece of flower paper. All right, so where did... All right. So I do want to have some of this flower going with this. So I have to decide, where is my ruler? Ah, yeah, it turned out, isn't he or she a chunky, it's a chunky monkey right there. That's not a bad thing though. I love my journals chunky, right? Okay, so, and then I don't want it to be any wider than this side of things. And it's okay if we have pieces layered. And I don't think I want anything above the flower either. Okay. Because we are layering. Layer, layer, layer. Layer's the word of the day. And we'll probably keep some of this because there's the new moon. There's the full moon. You know, I love to use, so we'll just rip that in half. We'll put all of this into Scraps of Joy. We'll fold this one over. We'll put all this in the Scraps of Joy bucket. We just made, look at that. We made more scraps for Scraps of Joy. Okay, so we've got to start. And we got to remember we only have so much room. And I'm okay if it goes over this, you know. I'm okay with that too. I am okay. The thirst. And we're just going to live with my wonky cutting today. I know I am kind of a chipmunk today, but when I get excited about things, this is me. That's why we're like squirrel. The squirrel's on crack today. And what's scary is I didn't even take any B12 or anything. I have been kind of, I haven't been feeling depressed, but I've been low energy because of health issues. So it was kind of nice today to get up and start working on this Scraps of Joy and just get carried away with it and have a darn good time doing it. So, and all of these will then go into Scraps of Joy to use because how fun are these with their little borders and they look like little photographs. And they're black and white. Now this piece is too small because you can't see anything but some grass on it. So we're going to get rid of that one. But the rest of these. Let's go where the Wi-Fi is weak and the sun is strong. That's on some sand dunes. You can see the fencing to keep the sand dunes from encroaching. So these could even be used for some summer journaling because there's a lot of beach pictures in here. But I just thought they were fun. Okay. See how quick that went? There's butterfly back of this. And we'll even save this little tiny bit. Oh, because it says sunny days. Oh, that puts me in mind of a John Denver song, I think. I think it's a John Denver song. That might be a thing. Okay. So we've got our start. Now we thought we might like to have a little bit of this on there. So I want sunny days on there, definitely. So we got to take some off the side there. See, this is where we have to decide on our layering and stuff. Oops, we got crazy bits. Crazy. Okay. No, we can't have a straight edge. I just can't have it. Oh, now I made it 2. Okay. Went to little bananas. Bananas. Let's see. All right. So far, so good. We'll save the rest of this for later. It'll either become Scraps of Joy or something. Something, I say. And we're obviously not going to fit the owls. So the owls will have to be maybe on the back cover or on the... I could see it on the inside flap here with all that cheerful paper. What else do we want to layer on here? Probably not more flowers, though, right? Maybe. What do we have? What else do we have in here? I know we got other flowers. We got a bright red flower. Oops. Boy, I made the chat go away. That's exciting. Okay. So what about... I'm going to just tear this down a little bit to add a little bit of color onto the side. Yeah, and I'm sorry the Scraps of Joy was so long today. But once I got working, I just got into a groove and I was having a good time with it. Yeah, I think I like that. That adds another layer. So let's glue that down right there. Just adds a little something. See, I'm taking a piece I got. It's my Happy Mail, which is beautiful and fun. And I'm adding it to this Scraps of Joy so I can see it every time I work on this book or I pull this book out, right? That's what we're looking for. There we go. So I think we're also going to glue this part down. And I think I want a little bit like that. I think we might go, I'm just going to tear around the leaf or the petals a little bit here. I started watching, and I didn't get very far into it, a movie called Identity, and it's an older movie. It's got John Cusack in it, and I like him as an actor. Or at least I used to. I can't think of the last recent thing I've seen him in. This is one of those strangers trapped together kind of things going on. So this way we get to see just a little bit more of this under paper. but we still have the super fun flower. Oop, nope. Come on. There we go. And that's as far as I want to take that. All right. So now let's glue this part to that part. I know we could just make it smaller, but the whole point is to have a nice layered, fun thing going on here. Get a lot of fun going on. I did not get a chance to refill my glue though, so hopefully we will make it. Put the glue up a little bit high right there. And this is all pretty thin paper, so hopefully we won't make it too unforgiving. So let's see. So far, so good. What else do we want to layer on here? Okay, we're done with that piece. Now we have these roses, but I think not. Let's see what's going to go good with this. Maybe a little, well, I really like floraled it out, didn't I? I did. Let's see. So I'll go with it here. Let's maybe add a little bit of this in, right? Let's just tear a strip of that off. Hey, Kristen, how's it going? How is your Tuesday treating you? I hope you're having a great day. You did something that brought a little joy into your life. Okay, so let's see. How do we want to do this? So if we're doing that, we only need a thinner piece. So something down here that's not this. That can go right into Scraps of Joy. All right. Maybe something brighter. I think maybe I want to have one of these little cards poking up in here around the flowers. So something that we don't mind losing most of. A moment to explore. So we lose the bottom half of that, but I don't think that's a bad thing. I might want to, now that, because this has got one side, it was on the, it's one of the edge pieces. I'm going to go ahead and cut that white border off. And that'll bring the photo up, and we can lower this just a smidge. I think that's good. Okay, so there we've added a little something. Okay, what else? Probably not any more scrapbook paper. I think we've kind of exhausted our, some of the, so whatever's left here will go on the inside covers and stuff. And none of it has to match. It just has to bring joy, right? Or do we maybe want something a little, do we want to add a little creep factor to this? Do we want to take something off this pro paper? Or we've got all this yummy, yummy. Oh, I wanted this. I wanted at least, this makes me happy a little bit, right? So we've got sunny days, and I need this on here. I need it to be on here, or I won't be happy. Okay. So we should get a little a little creepy on there. Jacqueline's like, yes, That's why we're here. Okay, so I see the eye. I see the Poe, which could definitely work. The little eyeball, number 13, or one of the number 13s. Yeah, we'll do something over here. Okay, so I need this to be on there. Makes me happy. So we're going to be putting that on there somewhere. And we've also got Sunny Days. So these have to go. I think that's a John Denver song. Now I have to look it up. I can't remember the. Okay. Hold on. We're going down the rabbit hole. By Fire and Rain. Sunny Days That I Thought Would Never End. Sung by James Taylor. But I think probably other people have done it. So it's called Fire and Rain. Is that right? Oh, James Taylor. So I don't know why I thought it was John Denver, but I love that song. So it's called Fire and Rain. Ah. Hey, Stephanie G. Welcome. Okay. And I do like this paper too. Oh, so much good things. I feel very, I'm hesitant to use the word blessed, but I feel very, I think blessed is the word I'm looking for, even though I don't mean it, probably in the sense that most people do. Okay, so we've got a little, come on out here. We've got one of these little, this is part of one of those tickets that Els gave me, and it is perforated, so let's try and get it to do the perforation thing. Special delivery, because we are using stuff from Happy Mails. Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear about the shopping addiction. We all have our things that we might go a little bit on the dark side too. I want to cut the side edges off this. I know this is terrible, but we're gonna, I want it to be able to see the special delivery. So we may, I don't know yet. We're putting it over here, and then let's cut out some of the things. Ooh, and we might want to cut out okay, we'll cut out a couple of these things. We'll cut out like 1 square's worth. So we have some choices, and I want these two. I don't know that we'll need them, but I feel like I want to have them. Okay, so let's move that out of the way. And then we want to take some stuff off here. We definitely want the Poe, but I don't. So I'm going to have to cut. Like, it's going to be weird because it's like a collage paper of a collage paper. This came in my Happy Mail too. I'm still picking through that going, oh my God. You guys, it's crazy what's in there. But it is so awesome. Okay, so we're going to put our Poe on there. Now, do we want the big 13 or the little 13? I think we want the little 13. All right, there is the little 13. And we want the eyeball. We do. I will cut more of these pieces apart later. I don't want to waste the time on the live to do it. Artie Dar, always putting a positive spin on things. Thank you. That is too kind. Da, 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 da. I feel don't want to jinx her or anything, but I'm cutting relatively straight lines today. It's a little scary. Okay. Ooh, there's one. Ooh, and there's stuff on the back. Some of these we may wind up with two choices. Okay, let's cut that little piece off right there. And right there. I'll do that. I'll cut 3 corners and then forget I did it. Look, right here. Forgot the little other corner. Spoke too soon. There we go. All right. I do that in corner rounding too. You'll put a pile of stuff I've corner rounded together, and you can see like 2 or 3 little corners sticking up like, hey, nanny, nanny. Let's do it this way. I'm a righty. Da, 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 da. And I had some peanut butter and jelly before I got in here because I was hungry. I know, 5 o'clock and you're eating peanut butter and jelly, right? Living the life. Okay, where's there were 2 more, weren't there? Did I lose my mind? Maybe. Here we go. There's the other 2. Da, 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 da. So let's see what's going on in the world. I have not been watching the news. I know Easter just happened. No, I have not. Is it good frozen? I know you used to be able to buy like those frozen, no crust, like Crustables. Is that what they were called? Sandwiches for your kids' lunches? I did not do that. Oh, really? I'll have to give it a shot. Who would have thought? Frozen peanut butter and jelly. Like totally frozen or just till it gets cold in the freezer? Because I definitely wouldn't want to try and spread peanut butter that's cold. That's a hot mess waiting to happen. Okay, so now we've got a few of those. We've got some creepy elements to add. All right, so we know that this is going to be a thing. So let's, if we can find the ink pad under all of our, oh, there it is. I put it away. Ah, go figure. Oh, so you just leave them in there. Oh, I will try it. I'll eat anything in the summer that's cold. Is that wrong? Do you take it straight out of the freezer, no thaw time, and just chow into it? Is that how it works? I got to tell you, it sounds weird, but it's probably delicious. Hey, Angie, how you doing? Have you got the cheesecake? Angie's our resident cheesecake loving, not Sharon, artsy girl. Okay, so let's do that one. And let's ink the edge because then we know this is going to go right up there at the top as well. And it melts. Okay, so you wouldn't want to get squishy bread. I see where you're going with that. That could be a bad thing. As long as I'm inking, let's ink up whatever we've already chosen. It may not show, but I like doing it. It just makes me happy. Because the inked edges make things pop. Even though if you ink a whole entire book, though, you might want to shoot yourself in the face. Just saying. I don't want to ink the edges of the flowers, but I do want to ink the edges of this. So I want the flower to just blend in, and it's white, so. All right, that will work. I need to I'm going to cut the rest of the white off of this. I'm not live on my own live again. I'm doing it over there because there's a little pile of scraps over there, not because I don't want you to see what I'm doing. Aw, that's cool. You learned a new skill and you got to chat with your nephew and your great nephew. That's awesome. I love it. The younger folks helping out. Some of us that, sometimes we need a little helping hand. I think I'm like 2 baby steps away from flashing light on the VCR, Hey, Sabrina, how's it going? I saw your lovely journal for the 12 of 22. You guys are making some super fine journals. I'm loving it. I'm making mine on Thursday. Did I already ink summer days? I don't know. Let's ink it again. All right. These little bits that we're doing here. Where'd our Poe go? There was only one Poe. I'm going to be sad if I lose him. Where's Poe? There's Poe. I found Poe. No worries. Got to have a little bit a nod to my dark and creepy soul. And of course the number 13. Lucky number 13. All right. Yes, that is one of the best features. You don't have to have a phone plan for that. You just got to have an internet connection. It's fabulous. Okay, so we're going to glue this part down because we know for sure that's where that's going regardless. Okay, so I have a question for you guys as soon as I'm done smushing glue on here. Good for you. Free is the best. Els uses frequently, and I have used it too, but I'm not good at reaching out. That's we have all established. The video chat feature on Facebook, and I've done it the live calling on oh goodness, the Google thing. Hangouts, but Hangouts isn't a thing anymore now. They're calling it something else, and it's in your email somewhere. Okay, so I think I want it to go this way, or was it this way? No, I want it to be. Is that right? I don't know. Now I'm confused. It doesn't matter if it goes down on the top here because we're putting something else up there. And we're going to have to add a little bit of lace and or fabric to this, I think. Or trim of some sort. Okay, so this is the next piece. It's going up here. Oh, good. I'm glad you're proud of it. You did. It was a mighty fine. I loved the stuff on the cover. Whatever that little beaded flowery buggy thing was. That was cute. But you had nice trims and great papers. It's a very nice presentation. Is it outside of your comfort zone? So we want that as close to the top as we can. Now, I just gessoed this because the cover was a little shiny. Not because I care if any of it shows through. Although we may leave that up just a little bit right there because we may shove something else under there. Maybe that's where our special delivery will go. That's the thought, right? Let's do that. Or wait. I'm fine with it smushed down because we want the whole special delivery. Ooh. Thank you for landing face down. And I'm only going to angle it just a tiny little bit. There, look at that. We've made a decision. Oh, so very much. Are you usually a grungy person, or what's your normal, like, what do you think is totally your jam? When it comes up in the rotation, what are you totally going to rock at? because I think you rocked at that pretty good. You did a very nice job. I love it when people are willing to get outside their comfort zone. Okay, so that's where we're at right now. No, we were going to go this way or this way. I don't know what we were doing anymore. Hope I think it went this way. Yeah. Just like that. So we're going to, yeah. So I think we're just going to go ahead and put that down. Shabby chic, lacy and grungy kind of thing. Well, I think you did an awesome job and you got out of your comfort zone. You were willing to give it a try. I am super, super impressed. I think there's probably a few coming up because you told me all of the topics at one point, not like what order they're in, but what the topics were. I'm like, well, that's really out of my comfort zone, but I said I'd do it and I'm going to do it. Okay. So we need stuff at the bottom. What else do we have? I don't want to add too much like big, thick stuff. So let's move that aside. And I think we're done with these for now because I don't think there are any little tiny ones. I think they're all kind of big. Let's just go through and make sure there's nothing we absolutely have to have. Ooh. There's a daisies one, another daisy. Okay, so we might do something like that. So let's hold that one out. All right, because it's a black and white instead of a color. Okay, we're not going to use these. I already decided. I love that paper, but I'm not ready to commit. So we've got some of this down here. I believe this might be tea-dyed mulberry paper. Or it might have some kind of spray on it, but I'm not sure, but that adds another layer of botanical kind of stuff. Oh, we've got this, which is super. I used some of that on the collaging. And that, oops, that's the wrong, I think that's the wrong side though. I like the staples facing up. Whoa, come back here. Or it might have to go over here. Just because of the way the edge is. Okay. But then I wouldn't want to. Or we could maybe layer this up here. Using half of it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We've got a couple of comics. I had these out. I love this cat one. The woman's like, I just feel like sometimes you take me for granted. And the cat's over there. I literally have no idea how you are, who you are. And this is about slap therapy. Love it. Okay, so I don't want to cover up her face. See? Okay. So the other option is just to push this further down, giving us a little bit more space over here. That would still cover up her face. So no, those are a no-go. Not ready for that. I really would like to work this in here, but I just don't think it's going to happen. I know I came in here for something. Maybe on the inside cover. Okay, so let's see about some of these jelly print pieces over here. Let's move that out of the way for right now. That's a little thick. I love that though. I'm gonna keep that up there. Just maybe. I have this too, but I think maybe not. Ooh, or there's that. That's a thing. Let's see. All right, that's a little stiff. We do have some really great color over here. So That could go in here with a little bit of this color. Let's see, what are we doing? Just a little bit of that would poke up. Carla! There you go. Well, that's growth, though. That's personal growth. Now you're at a comfort level where you feel like you can speak your mind, and that's a good thing. That's awesome. Because, you know, nobody should have to hide who they are. That's no bueno. Okay, I think I like that. So that could be a thing. Do we like that? Do I like it on the screen? Let's get my fingers off it. Ah, Carla's got the cheesecake tonight. Okay, I'm liking it so far. And then we still got to add our Poe stuff. So where are we putting Poe? I think we might just get a little Poe-tastic right there. Our Sunny Days is probably going to go down here. And then we need, I have to have Makes Me Happy on here. It has to go on here. So we may have to rethink Poe because I think Makes Me Happy has to go. I think that has to go right in there. Okay, that'll cover up that spot. I am live. Woohoo! Hi, hi, hi. I am. I'm alive. I'm alive. Okay. So we don't have, I think the eyeball or Poe or something. So this will be good down here. Suddenly we get grungy down here. And we can push that up just a smidge to make room for some Poe down there. All right. So let's get to this point. I'm going to glue this stuff down. Yeah. But I need to tear this edge off. I always imagine what this would look like at a room if we all met each other. Just ladies running around going, Carla, Janice! We would be so loud and obnoxious as a group of people. And when Angie started, she would have been waving from the sidelines, and now she'd just be in the mix. Running around screaming with everybody else. Fun. You guys are always awesome to hang out with. I love it. Oh, wait, that's too straight at the bottom. Even if we don't see it, we got to tear it. We got to tear it, man. Okay. I'm not going to, am I going to try? No, but I'm not going to ink the very top of this. I'm just going to ink the one side. No, I'm not inking that. It's shiny. It's not going to work. Let's get ourselves under control over here. Okay. So we want to nail this down first. So let's see. And I think I want to just, no, I'm going to, oh, there, blush foundation. That's cool. It's packaging from a blush found. I love it. I love it. Oh, but I wanted this darker portion at the top. That's what I wanted. Okay, so we're going to put that. I'm going to just, it's all getting covered up. I'll mark this. That's as far as it needs to come over, and I need it to be right there. Okay, there we go. Now we glue. Ooh. Oh, Angie. I second what Carla said. Definitely. See, that's what sometimes holidays can be hard for people, and you don't even know why. Okay. That's why you should always try and be kind to people, even when it seems like they might be negative or whatever. There's usually a reason. Okay. I had Easter pizza too. Lazy. There you go. Was it in a bunny shape, or did you just... It'd be funny if it was a bunny shaped pizza. I know they do that for like Valentine's Day, which disturbs me. Literally eat your heart out. I love you. Let's eat this pizza. All right. This is going to have a hard time sticking. We may have to go back and do this with some Fabri-Tac or some E6000 because it is shiny. Shiny. I'm actually going to scooch it over just a smidge because it's got that pointy edge on it that's never going to go down. All right. Well, that's... I think we learned the hard way. We need Fabri-Tac for this piece earlier. No! Oh, fudge. The lid just went on the floor. Into the black hole. Oh, I see it. I see it. All right. Give me just a second, ladies. I will be right back. I'm going to mute you for just a second. Hold the phone. Wait, here we go. Okay, muting. Be back in just a second. All right, I'm back. I'm back. All right, back to the... Yeah, you guys didn't have to stop talking. No way, shape, or form should that end your conversations. Earlier, I used a piece of this on one of the collages. Fun texture, right? And because it's not a flat piece, it just went better with the Fabri-Tac on it. Getting warm in my room, that late afternoon warmth. All right, I think that should do it. Hopefully that was overkill. I don't like that one does not have the screw top. Nice. Are you enjoying it at all? I thought it took me till about halfway through book number 1 to really get into it. Now I'm addicted. I haven't started book 6 yet. Or 5, whatever I'm on, 6. Oh, wow, Janice. Yeah, soft food diet can really not be. Maybe add some protein powder. Because protein is good energy. Just my opinion. I am not a medical person. Okay. So we need sunny days. Okay. Okay, we want to glue this down now. Oh, hey, Sherry, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. That's the problem we're having here in the afternoons. You have some Boost drinks? I'm anemic naturally. Like, that's my resting state, apparently. And I have to have protein. But I'm thinking of getting, as we head into fall, because I struggle a lot in the fall with, okay, just want to push this down into here. Okay. And then we need to glue this edge down a little smidgy, just because I pulled it away to get the words under there, just so it would. I didn't want to cover up her hair. Here we go. Okay. So far I'm liking that, and we're going to put maybe sunny days. We've got words there too. I'm having a wordapalooza. But we decided we were going to push that up just a smidge because we want to put some of the post stuff down here. Oh, well, we'll just have wordapalooza, word salad. Okay, let's see. Try food processor and add gravy. Do audiobooks work at all for you, Rebecca, or do you tune them out? You'll add more. That's protein. That is protein. Yep. Okay. So there's that, and we've got Sunny Days is going to go on there somewhere, and then we've got our Poe pieces. So I think we might be about to the place where we're going to glue this piece down. What do we think of that? Do we like that? Thanks, Janice. This is the cover of our new glue book. This just in. Today I did 3 pages and finished up the other book. Yes? You can open the door. Hello? Or I'm imagining things. I've lost the book. Seriously. What'd I do with the book? Oh my God. Ermagerd. I lost my own book. Okay, here it is. Look at how chunky. I'm going to call it he. He is very chunky. Ginger doesn't knock like a human, though. They know I'm live, so I don't know why they'd be knocking expecting me to wander out. So we did these 3 pages. We did this page, and that one. I better go see. Sometimes she knocks on the door and runs away because she thinks I'm asleep. But I was talking. Wasn't I talking? I was talking. I'm not going up there. So we're going to glue this page down. This piece. I'm trying to make a fun, layered, funky cover. What do you guys think? Did I accomplish any of those things? Me too, Angie. Oh, let me turn. I don't have the overhead light on. Hold on. I can turn that on. I just forgot to turn it on. That better? Sorry. I sometimes forget, and then I'm sitting around in the dark, and somebody will come by and go, "Why are you sitting around in the dark?" Okay. Yeah, I think, or we could definitely put sunny days down here. Okay. All right. I think we're gluing this piece down. We're going for it. We're going for it. It'll be fine, fine, fine. Why are you sitting in the pitch dark? You're like, I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Oh, I think the knock must have been in the other room. Mike must be doing something in the other room. Or there's somebody outside my room. I don't know. Some creeper out in the alley. That'd be weird. Nothing to steal here, and you'll wind up glued to something if you think you're getting away with anything in here. We get every kind of glue imaginable in this house. Spray adhesive, fabric glue, E6000, super glue, tacky glue. What else do we have? We have Mod Podge. Then I'll find myself in the pitch dark with my face practically on top of the screen. Wondering why I can't see anything. And that's usually about the time somebody comes by and goes, "What are you doing in the dark?" I don't know. I want it to squish over just a little. Come on. Squish over just a little tight, not just enough so that the question, the exclamation point is on the edge. Too far. Not far enough. So that's our layered piece. So we're going to need some extra glue on the edge here. It needs a little glue down here. Just a smidge. I said it once, and one of the managers laughed and called me gnome. Rubber glue is fun. Monkey glue. Carla. Oh. I missed something up there. I see something about insurance, but I didn't see what it was. And I've got stuff all over my keyboard because that's my side storage. Oh, yeah, Medicare. Oh, they love to get you, don't they? Yep. That's. I don't mind sitting in the dark, but, it'll creep up on me. I'll be trying to work on something, and then I'm like, why is it so dark? Okay. Still a little. All right, we're getting out the glue stick. For those edges that just don't want to stick, you get glue stick. I've sealed my glue stick shut with glue. Perfect. Sounds par for the course. Here we go. Because you don't want smoothie glue all over everything. Corners. Corners are the worst. Okay. Still a little piece right there. All right. Now, I want to orange. Oh, wait. Oh, phooey. Here we go. Okay. I like this orangey brownie color better, this lighter color. Hold the phone. I'm going to trim it a little differently. Okay. So I think I'm going to do that. And then we're going to put the post stuff on over here. Just like that, a nice little cluster. I think that's going to be good. Oh, Janice needs more coffee. You have 3 lights on the TV. 3 lights on and the TV going. Oh, yes, I will agree. Sometimes just sitting around doing nothing. Do not use the C word. Well, we use the C word all the time. You can't stop our joy. We're allowed to say coffee. That's the kind of people we are. We're rule breakers, man. Not really. And welcome to the room from the other room, Owls. How's things out in Craftlandia? Oh, cluster. Okay. I did. It's a bad word. It's one of those bad words that's not a 4-letter word. Cluster. But it's a Poe cluster, so it might be a little more tolerable than other kinds of clusters. Look at that. I'm making my own thing. I'm doing a layered thing. There you go. I used to go to the public library to get alone time. No kids asking me questions, neighbors knocking on the door, people binging my internet. Not that any of those things is a bad thing. Just sometimes you just want to sit and do nothing. I think that needs to be a little bit higher. Okay, eyeball. Next is the eyeball. Mr. Fishy is good. They just got new fresh water. And Mr. Mike was working in the tank over his weekend. This is going down here. Excuse me. Almost put the 13 on upside down. I have glue fingers. Ooh, chicken enchilada soup. Nice. Okay, now push that up just a smidge. I think that might be it. I'm not saying we won't add any other things. We might add some bling. Who knows? I might get carried away and add bling on here. But it's done for right now. Let's ink the edges. Let's ink up the edges of the whole thing. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that too, especially if they're, one of those I know it all and I get to tell you what to do kind of people. That could get frustrating. Alone time is definitely needed then. For sure. And sometimes no matter how much you love someone, you just need a little time away from them. And sometimes you do. You need time to do absolutely freaking nothing. Nice border on that. Check us out. Ta-da! Francis! Love it. So this is our new Scraps of Joy book. We made this the other day and we're doing the cut. We've been working on the cover today. Now something's definitely going to go over the spine. Something small though. Probably some lace trim or a little fabric of some sort. Some boho fabric maybe. Maybe. The back I have, I'm going to need to gesso over it. And then I'm just going to put a full piece on here. Because the back is always a little bit plainer. And what I think I'm going to go with, I haven't decided if this piece is going on the inside cover or the back. But I love these little owls. Aren't they stinking cute? So I would work it so that a little bit of this and a little bit of that. But that these go. Or I might use this as the inside cover. Same philosophy, just so that I get a little bit of this at the top and a little bit of this at the bottom. And then that leaves room to add something else or to, so we can put some collage bits in here. Yes, Ooties. Yes, Poe made the cut. Sorry. It's hard to see the bottom of it. And I'm not even live on my own live. I don't know what I'm doing. He made the cut. We kept the creepy down here. That's from Els. This is from, a lot of it's from the Happy Mail. This piece was in the Happy Mail. These are from the Happy Mail. The Sunny Days came off of something. that we used. So I was off the back of something. It turned over and I went, oh, we need that. This is from a calendar I had in my stash. This is scrapbook paper from my stash. Same with this one back here. We wound up covering up that whole thing, huh? Okay, well, we know it's under there. You and me and anybody who watches this live knows. So I'm super happy. So I still maybe want to put some trim along here. I don't know. I want to not finish it all today. I want to leave room for, maybe we'll add a big blingy piece here, or I have a patch. There's a little, this. I'm thinking I might want to put this. This is out of the Happy Meal too. I think I might want to add that on there somewhere. Like we could put that right in the center of the flower, but we cover up the Makes Me Happy. So that might wind up on the cover. I'm still deciding. But check it out. And this says, lift others up and you'll rise with them. I think that's a good sentiment. Love it all. Love it, love it, love it, love it. It's very nice. Yeah, so the hoodies may go on the inside cover here. I think I like them in there with this stripy paper. So this is just the silly. We put it together. This is a piece of junk mail. This is the cover off some stupid little flyer thingy that came. And we've got all this. This is scrapbook paper. It's out of that pile that we looked through earlier. And this is from a postal envelope that some stamps I bought came in. Yeah.
We need to find a blowfish.
For
the hoodie page.
Oh, wait. Or we could get actual Hootie from, the singer.
We need some blowfish.
We need a blowfish and a picture of Hootie. We've got it. We've got the page. We just have to get some extra stuff. So, and I am trying to upcycle more things to make it fun and to encourage, it doesn't all have to be this schmancy, and there's nothing wrong with vintage, but, some people get this idea in their head that a junk journaling can only be one thing. And it's not. It's whatever you want it to be. This is actually gluebooking, however. But if I wanted to turn this into a writing journal, all I do is take like the gesso I made that I've been using to, hold on. Now I got to do a whole explanation. Why do I do this to myself? So this gesso that I mixed up, I put a lot of the granite powder in it. However, I would change up the mix in this way. If it weren't for, this is for mixed media, so I want it to have a lot of tooth. I want it to be textural as part of the, yeah, a blowfish. But also Hootie. We need a picture of Hootie. I'm sure we can find one online. I would cut back the granite dust if I were going to, because what I would do is, since I wouldn't be able to see this unless I used like a big black Posca pen. So I would put more paint in this, less glue, and I would cut way, way back on the marble dust. And I would just paint over this a light wash, anything that's got a really bold pattern, and I would just journal in it like normal. You could totally, with this paper, put the bingo dauber stuff, or these. We used this earlier. I did use this in the in our chunky guy. Check him out. It's okay to call your books chunky. He's a chunky boy because it's a guy on the cover. So we're going to go with this as a boy journal, and he is chunky. Chunky. You think you got gator mouth, Els? I got it. So I did use some of this in there. I was super happy because that's a nice orange. So that if I were going to write in this, and this is totally a junk journal. Nothing, the covers even, But for my purposes, because I write, I would just knock this back with a little bit of gesso with a slightly different mix. And I would write right in over these pages. Even this. And you could add in, like, if you really wanted to, you could add in lined paper over this. But I would be fine. Like this one, I would probably turn this way and right in between the tan lines. And then leave the darker spots. But That's what I would do. Me personally, speaking from my perspective and how I use. Oh, every book you make is gator mouth. Bye, Sabrina. Have a good night. Say good night to Zach for us. I just closed this and got such a happy feeling from the cover. I feel stupid. My own journal's making me super happy. Okay, so yeah, I think we're going to do hoodie on the inside, and we'll get some hoodie stuff. We'll go with it. We will totally go with that suggestion. So let's see, how long have we been on, ladies? I don't want to take up too much of your Tuesday. An hour and 35. Do you want to stay on while we do the cover? Nope. You know what? We will do the cover tomorrow night. We're going to do, so we're mixing it up. Elle's had a complaint. She says, oh my God, are you out there? I feel your eyes rolling right now into the back of your head, checking out your brain and coming back around. I think that's how hard you just rolled your eyes. So tomorrow we're going to do something a little different. Normally we get into a magazine and we harvest the heck out of it, and then we make something out of it. I have pulled out. Yeah, I pulled something out. Make a dirty joke out of that. Look, there's all this stuff that's from previous harvest that I stacked up together and shoved in this envelope. Oh, sorry. Oh, yay. So we're going to go through what's in here. Look at some stuff, fussy cut some stuff. We're not going to try and process all of this. This is heavy. Should we see how much it weighs? Let's see how much it weighs. This is a lot of stuff, ladies. Probably not on the ruler, though. There's still something under there. There's a pen under there. You can't get a proper weight sitting on a pen. All right, let's see. Let's see. This is almost 3 pounds. 2.70. 2 pounds, 7 ounces. All right, Kristen, perfect. So let's put that up. So we're going to go through that. We're going with Elle's suggestion of why don't you dig into your stash? Because why do you even have that stash? Crazy lady. So now all of this stuff that we cut out is going to go into the scraps for Scraps of Joy. This is going to go on the inside cover. I don't care if any of it matches. I give 0 fucks about that. And then we've got our cover here that we finished. On the back cover, I think I might use this. I love this black and white daisies picture. So I will just do the same thing. I'll give it a little border. I'll Mod Podges, leave a little border on it and just put that right on there. And then we'll do something over the spine towards the end. Stash busting, good idea. 1 million pounds. And then on the inside, what do we do on the inside? Because it doesn't all have to be the same, but it needs to be calmer than these stripes, I'm telling you right now. So far we're going with this and this. And then, what do we do? So we have 2 shades of this. These floral. Oh, that florals don't go, do they? No florals. No to the florals. Oh, I like that too. Do I care if it matches? Should we do this? Okay, you guys can vote on this one. We will, or say something else. You can say that none of this works. Pick something else, you weirdo. So A is flowers, B is roses, and C is the blue. D is the green of the birdies. So you want the hearts and flowers, the roses, A, B, C, D. You guys can vote, and whatever one has the most votes, that's what I use. Uh-oh. I just did something. I don't know what it was. D. Rebecca says C. Anybody else have an opinion? It's majority votes. Blue. Carla's for the blue, so I'm going with She picked C. That's 2 C's and 1 D. Anybody else? L's vote. Janice says A. Angie says C. L says B. AKA C. All right, so we have 2 A's, 4 C's, 2 D's. It's looking like C black. Francis, I love you to death. All right, it's looking like this one takes, wait, I think it's C's. I think C's takes it, A, B, C. So the blue. So the blues, D. Uh-oh, Stephanie might have just evened up the, okay, so 1, 2 D's. Oh, I see 2 D's. 1, 2 A's, 1, 2, 3 C's, and 1 B. C it is. The C's win. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. All right. C wins it. C is for the back. And the rest of those will wind up somewhere in there because they're out now and they're going to become part of the journal. So that will be our back cover. So we've got our 3 pieces. Ta-da! There we go. I am super happy with what we got done. You thought they would... Tell us how you really feel, Janice. I hate it when you hold back. I love it. I love it. Uh-oh, we've got some lift over here. We can't have lift. No lift. All right. And if that doesn't confuse you, nothing will. All right. Thank you guys for helping me out with this, for talking me through it, for putting up with me. I think we're done for the night. So tomorrow, I will have, you know what, I'll have it done. And tomorrow we're doing the collage made out of going into my own stash. Who knew? Thursday at 2. So tomorrow's Wednesday. It's my late night. That's 7:30 my time, 8:30, 9:30, and 10:30 across the country. Wednesday is my early day. It's my afternoon. So 2 p.m., 3 p.m., 4 p.m., and 5 p.m. across the country. I already have an alarm set. So hopefully I will not miss it. And Friday we'll be hanging in the hollow. And I'm not sure what we're doing because we'll see where we are with our progress on the boho journal. I think we'll finish it on Thursday, but in case we're not, I want to reserve Friday for finishing that. Otherwise, we will just choose a different project. So thanks, Artie Dar. You guys are beyond awesome. However you guys are spending your days and nights, I hope it brings you great joy and happiness. Each and every one of you absolutely deserves it. Until I see you in one of my lives. Any M&Ms left? Yes, there's 3 M&Ms left. So hopefully we will put some M&Ms with my stash and make some fun. Peace out, Nardon. Awesome. I forgot what I was saying. Nope, I lost my. Until I see you in one of my lives or in a box, I wish you the happiest of crafting. Bright blessings and hugs and hisses to anybody who would like them. You guys are the very best. I'm going to do my L's move. Bye. Bye-bye, bye, 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 bye. The end. Thank you.